Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to NoMenu. NoMenu is an application where it will help the restaurant owners to manage the restaurant operations. So today I would like to explain one of the key feature that we implemented in our product NoMenu. So let me get into those details. As you've seen in the screen, I'm just showing a picture here where customers who enters to the restaurant, there is a front of the house host, maybe act as a manager who manages the customer operations. So when the customer arrives, if any available tables are in the floor, he can allocate the available tables to the customers. If the restaurant is busy, based on the allocation, he kept them into the waiting list. If it is available, they kept them in the allocated tables, designated tables. Once the customer dine in, they scan the particular QR code on the specific table. It directly goes to the kitchen KDS display system after they order the items what they would like to have. Then kitchen staff will work on the order and directly deliver the food to the exact table where the food been ordered. So this entire operation we smoothly built in our platform where kitchen staff will be managing the entire delivering the food to the customer on a respective table. So if you are first time using this platform, just log in here or create and sign up, and we have exclusive offers for you to subscribe to the annual subscription. So let me get started with a live demo of how this entire operation will work on our platform. Since I already logged in, I'm navigating to my dashboard. Okay, this is the NoMenu. As you see in the dashboard, there is a restaurant Lee Bistro New York. So I have already created a lunch menu and the corresponding items also have been created already. So I'm navigating to the front of the house. This is the area that I'm going to explain and the features of this. So in the front of the house, as you see here, the floor. This is the floor of the restaurant dining area. So you can actually add the tables, customize the table how it looks based on your restaurant. If you would like to change the name of the floor also, you can change it. Or if you want to add any floor like patio or outside, you can actually keep that name. Okay, main floor. Okay, and if you can drop down, there is a list of templates that already exist. So if you use that, it will create the way already predefined. You can customize again based on your needs. For now, I'm just taking an example, so I'm just deleting this floor. I will only consider this dining area for explaining the demo. If a customer is already occupying the table 3, it's just showing as a red. If they are available, they show in a green. Now I'm just clearing this. Once the customer leave, we can clear by voiding. So suppose the customer is come to the restaurant. Since imagine there is a case where restaurant is fully occupied, you can add the customer in the wait list by taking his details, and once the time exactly meets up matches to the availability, the front of the host or manager will actually check the wait list of the people there, how many customers are in the wait list. Based on the availability, he will give the priority based for allocate the seats for the customer. When John try to allocate the seat, means they will select the option seat and then navigate. If based on the floors, he will select okay, the table 1 they assign to the John, and Sunny got assigned to table 7. You can see the floor, these two tables are occupied. You see here table 1 John have 2 guests, whereas the next customer will have 4 guests. So it will just show you exactly how many customers are sitting in that on those respective tables. So once this is how placing the customers on based on the availability. When the customer walk in, if they walk in, just directly check in. No need to consider the name, it's an optional. That's how you manage your floor. If you wanted to, once the customer leave, you just void the selected tables, so it will be available again. So this is what the front of the operations they do. Now how to link this floor to the QRs. So each table designated to assign particular QR code. So navigate to the QR code, generate the QR. You already know, if you have seen my previous videos, this is the key, this is the feature that we implemented for the floor sync. Now let me go back and explain about these two. If your restaurant are managed with like food truck or one open window where customer walk in, scan one menu, and they have open seats available to sit anywhere. So you can create one particular QR and then select the zone, whichever the zone that you would like to, and then select the location. It's a order window or open window, drive through or whatever. So you can generate that. Bulk means if you have a hotel rooms like more than 100 or 200, you can at bulk you can create an order where customer can scan from that area, whether it may be room or cabana or stadium. It just exactly or get to know the exact QR code where they are located. So it's, you can generate like this. So based on the thing, these two are independent. So independent means they are not relying on any floor. It completely manageable through the restaurant operations. If you have a restaurant where you need to organize everything like dining service, proper allocating the tables, so you need to manage this table, okay. And if suppose patio seated restaurants, this is where we manage this floor floor plan allocation. Now since already we have a plan, we have a floor which have certain tables in the plan, we are syncing that floor to the QR code. Since we already created the tables here for that particular floor, we are just tagging that zone. Okay, now you see it created based on the table names that we specified here. All these table QR codes are generated. You just select all tables, customize, and then select particular QR design and download and stick to the each table. This is where it is just showing 1 because the table name is 1. You can always change the table names like D1, T1, whatever the names are, table 1, dine 1, depend on the name of the floor, and regenerate the code so that it will be created all the QR codes. That's how this entire architecture has built. Now let me walk through an example. When the customer occupy walk in the table on table 1, okay, they scan this particular QR. I'm just showing here instead of phone, so they can see this beautiful menu. They select an item, place an order. His name is John. Just take an example, dine in one area. Yeah, as soon as it placed, customer can actually see the order with the total amount how much you need to pay. And the kitchen staff, they got an order already. So the customer ordered falafel and it's been displayed in the kitchen display system. Once they start preparing, the customer can actually see from received state to preparing state within milliseconds. And then once it is done, the food is ready. So the kitchen staff will bring that item to the corresponding table by, this is a dining table. Okay, they deliver to this. How do they know? You can see here the customer John order from this table. So irrespective of the ticket name, the KDS kitchen will know where exactly they need to deliver. Okay, this reference here is D11, means this is dine in, and the order number. So that will match to the order that we are giving. And customer always can download the receipts, whatever they got. Now let me navigate here. Once the customer finished, okay, the food, and manager will go to the table 1. This is the total outstanding. They can use settle the payment based on the POS and then clear the payment. Once the payment is done, it will go to the history where John paid, and analytics will show I have prior 2 orders are there, so that's why it is showing the total sum based on the today's statistics. So the total amount will be displayed here. Same thing based on the number of customers they place an order or walk-ins. Okay, since I selected walk-ins here, that's why it currently it is showing these people are currently sitting in the table. If you clear those tables, okay, this is where customer already, now it's paid, so we need to clear boost table, means they paid, they're about to leave. So I'm just clearing those as well. Now if you see, there is a one person is sitting in a patio too, so you can go to the floor. We created before patio, so since I deleted without clearing that, that's why it is showing. So you can clear anyway. Okay, so you can manage your restaurant tables by using the front of the house tab. Always use the tab to make it big screen to operate this entire floor operations. If it is full screen, is like this. Okay, yeah, anyway, thanks for viewing this video. If you like, please subscribe, or if you have your own restaurant who would like to use this opportunity to onboard our application, we are happy to give 15% of discount. Try to send an email through support. We will give a good discount for you. As of now, we are having 3 plans, categories into various sectors in Pro, Elite, and Enterprise. And annual offers, we are giving 10% off. If you compare the plans with the other competitors, we have much better features with the low cost, where you can manage your entire operations by comparing with legacy POS systems. Thank you for viewing this video. Sign up now. Thank you so much.